Well, howdy there, friends. Today, we're embarking on a remarkable journey to catch a glimpse of how the cast members from All of Us have changed over the years. We'll be revealing their true identities and ages, and you're in for a real treat as we compare their youthful days on the show to the present year of 2024. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all ready for this ride? Let's get this journey rolling. 1. Duane Martin as Robert James Sr. Duane Martin played the character Robert James Sr. in All of Us. Robert James Sr. is one of the main characters in the series, and the show revolves around the dynamics of his relationships and family life. Duane Martin's performance in the series contributed to the show's success during its run. Duane Martin hails from the Brooklyn borough of New York City and earned his degree from New York University. He engaged in NCAA Division III basketball at NYU and secured a non-guaranteed contract with the New York Knicks in the National Basketball Association, NBA, as an undrafted free agent in 1989. Nevertheless, he faced a quick release and never actually stepped onto the NBA court. His television debut took place in the NBC comedy series Out All Night, alongside Patti LaBelle, Vivica A. Fox, and Morris Chestnut. Martin featured in the Boyz II Men music video I'll Make Love to You and was part of the cast, along with Vivica A. Fox and Jon Cryer, in the short-lived Fox sitcom Getting Personal. On his then-wife's sitcom Rita Rocks, 2009, he made a guest appearance as Chuck, and on The Paul Reiser Show, 2011, he played Fernando. Martin played memorable roles in several feature films, including Willie and White Men Can't Jump, 1992, Junior Phillips in The Inkwell, 1994, and Kyle Lee Watson in Above the Rim, 1994. In the romantic comedy The Seat Filler, 2004, Martin takes on a lead role as a law student who falls in love with a celebrity. He depicts himself in the BET comedy Real Husbands of Hollywood. In 2017, Martin portrayed Louis Silas Jr. in the film The New Edition Story. He tied the knot with former Martin and My Wife and Kids star Tisha Campbell on August 17, 1996, and they shared 2 sons. However, in February 2018, Campbell initiated divorce proceedings, which concluded in December 2020. 2. Lisa Ray McCoy as Niecy James. Niecy James is a significant character in the series, and her storyline revolves around her relationship with Robert James Sr., played by Duane Martin, who is the ex-husband of her character. McCoy initiated her acting journey as the protagonist in Reasons, an indie film helmed by Monty Ross. McCoy gained notable recognition for her portrayal of Diamond in The Players Club, a film directed and scripted by Ice Cube. Her presence was also felt in The Wood, alongside Taye Diggs, Rhapsody, All About You, and Go for Broke. A daughter named Kai Moray Pace, born December 5, 1989, entered McCoy's life, the fruit of her relationship with Kenji Pace. In 1992, McCoy entered matrimony with American football player Tony Martin, a union that dissolved in 1994. Come April 2006, McCoy tied the knot with Michael Missick, who had secured the position of Premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands in 2003. Their matrimonial ceremony unfolded lavishly before 300 attendees, followed by a 3-week honeymoon spanning Jerusalem, Bali, and Dubai. Throughout their marital journey, McCoy held the esteemed position of First Lady of the Turks and Caicos. By August 2008, Premier Missick officially declared the dissolution of their union. The premier resigned from office in March 2009 following an investigation that uncovered clear signs of corruption, entailing the improper sale of public land to finance personal investments. Escaping the Turks and Caicos, Missick found himself in Brazilian custody and, subsequently, extradition back to the islands for trial. McCoy underwent a religious transformation and embraced Christianity. On multiple occasions, McCoy has self-identified as the Queen Mother of Ghana, a claim reiterated during a 2019 appearance on The Wendy Williams Show. Her statements, coupled with the lackadaisical and non-critical reporting by American media outlets, faced widespread ridicule on Ghanaian social media. Journalist Nana Aba-Anamoah accused McCoy of ignorance, emphasizing that such a title holds no legitimacy in Ghana, given its status as a republic rather than a monarchy. 3. Kamani Griffin as Robert James Jr. Robert James Jr., often referred to as Bobby, is the son of the main character, Robert James Sr., played by Dwayne Martin, and his ex-wife, Niecy James, played by Lisa Ray McCoy. The character of Robert James Jr. is central to the show's exploration of the dynamics within a blended family and the humorous and heartfelt moments that arise from co-parenting. He took on the role of Ben Hinton in Daddy Daycare, 2003, and featured in Grey's Anatomy, ER, and My Name is Earl. A recipient of 3 Young Artist Award nominations, they acknowledged his contributions to Daddy Daycare and All of Us. Additionally, he made a guest appearance in Lil' Kim's music video for her track Download. Kamani assumed a principal position on the widely watched game show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Until its conclusion on September 18, 2009. 4. Tony Rock as Dirk Black. Tony Rock played the role of Dirk Black in the UPN The CW sitcom All of Us. Hailing from Brooklyn, New York, he is the offspring of Rosalie Rock and Julius Rock, deceased in 1988, and he spent his formative years on Decatur Street in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood of New York City. With 6 brothers and 1 sister, Rock has a sizable family. During the early 2000s, Rock hosted a brief game show titled Can You Tell on the Oxygen Network. He also served as a correspondent for BattleBots on Comedy Central during the show's 5th season. Rock has made appearances on various radio and television programs, including The Howard Stern Show and The D'Angelo Show. Frequently collaborating with his brother Chris, Rock took on supporting roles and featured in the latter's sitcom Everybody Hates Chris, portraying the recurring character of the title character's Uncle Ryan. The fictional brother Drew, depicted in the show, draws inspiration from Tony. Rock assumed the role of host for The Funny Spot on TV1. Rock headlined his own sketch comedy TV series, The Tony Rock Project, which aired on My Network TV from 2008 to 2009. On February 19, 2010, Comedy Central showcased Tony Rock's feature in Season 14 of Comedy Central Presents, marking the first original episode of the 2010 season. In 2012, Rock was part of the cast of Think Like a Man, a film adaptation of Steve Harvey's 2009 book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. That same year, he appeared in David E. Talbert's What Goes Around Comes Around, and commenced hosting Apollo Live on BET. In 2022, Rock took on the role of judge on the Netflix baking competition, Is It Cake? In early April 2022, a video surfaced online featuring Rock delivering a stand-up performance while responding to the Oscars incident in which his brother Chris Rock was physically confronted on stage by Will Smith after making remarks about Smith's wife's appearance. 5. Terry J. Vaughn as Jonelle Abrahams. Terry J. Vaughn portrayed Jonelle Abrahams in the series. Between 2003 and 2005, Vaughn held a regular role on the UPN The CW sitcom All of Us. In her initial career phase, Vaughn featured in the movies Friday and Don't Be a Menace to South Central while sipping your juice in the hood. She shared the screen with Joan Severance in the comedy action film Black Scorpion, 1995, and its follow-up, Black Scorpion II, Aftershock, 1997. In 1997, Vaughn secured the role of high school secretary Levita Alize Jenkins Robinson for the 2nd season of the WB sitcom The Steve Harvey Show. Her outstanding performance on the show earned Vaughn 3 NAACP Image Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. The series concluded in 2002, and later that year, Vaughn joined the cast of the Showtime drama series Soul Food as Eva Holly. This garnered her another NAACP Image Award nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. In 2007, she assumed a supporting role in Tyler Perry's comedy drama film, Daddy's Little Girls, starring opposite Gabrielle Union. She later secured a regular role in another of Perry's projects, Meet the Browns, 2009-2011. Vaughn is the owner of a production company called Nina Holiday Entertainment, responsible for producing films like Sugar Mamas, Across to Bear, and Girlfriend's Getaway. In 2016, Vaughn marked her directorial debut with the comedy film Digital Lives Matter. In the same year, Vaughn landed a recurring role as a housekeeper in the Oprah Winfrey Network drama series Greenleaf, starring alongside Keith David and Lynn Whitfield. In 2020, Vaughan took on a recurring role as Robin in Shona Ferguson's South African TV series Kings of Joburg, featured on Netflix. Vaughn spent her formative years in San Francisco, California. She was previously wed to Derek Carolina and welcomed a son, Dalen Ali, 2001. Presently, she is married to former football player Karen Riley, and the couple shares both a son and a daughter. 6. Elise Neal as Tia Jewel. In All of Us, Elise Neal's character, Tia Jewel, was a significant part of the main cast and contributed to the exploration of the dynamics within a blended family setting. The series focused on the challenges, joys, and humorous moments that arise when individuals navigate co-parenting and family life after divorce. Neal came into the world on March 14, 1966, in Memphis, Tennessee, as the offspring of a nurse and a builder. She was enrolled at Lakeview Elementary, where she engaged in ballet and cheered as a cheerleader. In the course of a high-toss cheerleading stunt, her left wrist experienced a fracture. Following the healing process, her wrist failed to fully straighten. She successfully completed her education at Overton High School for the Creative and Performing Arts. Making her cinematic debut in Spike Lee's Malcolm X, 1992, Neal secured the part of Janice Sinclair on the soap opera Loving. Later, she took on the role of pilot J.J. Fredericks on the series Sequest 2032. Neal attained the high-profile character of Hallie in Scream 2. Originally intended to be one of the movie's antagonists, her role underwent alteration due to a script leak. She portrayed schoolteacher Scrappy in Rosewood. In her expanding role as a producer, Neal is in the process of creating and developing various multimedia projects. This includes a reality show centered around her R&B group, Assorted Flavors, a fitness and lifestyle brand, and several feature projects under her development deal with Mandalay Bay Entertainment. Neal made an appearance on the reality show Hollywood Divas. She assumed the character of Alana in Love Ranch, 2010, and had a guest appearance on an episode of The Soul Man. Neal took on the role of singer Gladys Knight in the biopic Aaliyah, The Princess of R&B, 2014. In a critical review of the film, John Caramanica expressed the view that Neal was the standout performer in the production. Neal portrayed Catherine Munson in the 2017 superhero film Logan and featured in the television series Into the Dark. 7. Liven Green as Courtney. Liven Green took on the role of Courtney in the sitcom. Hailing from Springfield, Massachusetts, Green attended Orange Lutheran High School before attaining a Bachelor of Science degree from the United States Military Academy in 2015 and a Master of Business Administration from Webster University in 2021. Renowned for her portrayal of Keisha Ray in the Disney Channel original movie Jump In, Liven Green served as a field artillery captain in the United States Army, retiring in 2020. Currently, she is actively pursuing her career in acting and singing. 8. Debbie Mazza as Alex. Debbie Mazar assumes the character of Alex. Mazar was born in Queens, New York City, the daughter of Nancy and Harry Mazar. Her father, born in German-occupied Latvia to a Jewish family, concealed his ancestry until her 20s as he followed the Catholic faith. Mazar's parents annulled their marriage shortly after her birth, and she spent her early years in the rural areas of upstate New York with her mother. During her teenage years, she relocated to Long Island, where she resided with her godparents. While employed at Danceteria, Mazar encountered Madonna, who enlisted her services for makeup in the music video for Everybody. Mazar also initiated the hair and makeup for the play Speed the Plow. Launching her career as a hip-hop B-girl in New York City, Mazar made her inaugural television appearance on the pilot for a hip-hop television dance show, Graffiti Rock, in 1984. She featured in 5 of Madonna's music videos: Papa Don't Preach, True Blue, both 1986, Justify My Love, 1990, Deeper and Deeper, 1992, and Music, 2000. Before her marriage, Mazar was in a relationship with actor Paul Reubens for several years, commencing in 1993. Reubens later attributed Mazar with lifting his depression following his 1991 arrest. According to Mazar, their relationship remained unconsummated. She tied the knot with Gabriele Corcos on March 16, 2002, in a ceremony officiated by Ellen Burstyn. They share 2 daughters, Julia and Evelina. As of 2005, the family split their time between Brooklyn and a 15th-century residence outside of Florence, Italy, presented to them as a wedding gift by Mazar's in-laws. 9. Tisha Campbell as Carmen James. Tisha Campbell assumed the role of Carmen James in the series. Campbell's inaugural television appearance occurred when she was 6 years old, featured in a 1974 episode of the PBS show The Big Blue Marble. During her childhood, she secured victories in numerous talent competitions and subsequently appeared on children's programs like Kids Are People Too, Unicorn Tales, and Captain Kangaroo. At the age of 17, she took on the role of Chiffon in the musical feature film Little Shop of Horrors, part of the Supremes-like girl group Greek Chorus, alongside her future Martin co-star and best friend, Tichina Arnold. In 1993, Campbell launched her first album, Tisha, achieving moderate success with 40,000 copies sold. 2 singles, Push, co-written and produced by Campbell's friend Vanilla Ice, and Love Me Down, received limited airplay on R&B stations. Campbell lent her vocals to the soundtrack of the 1997 film Sprung, in which she starred, collaborating with her Martin co-star Tichina Arnold on a cover version of Don't Ask My Neighbor. On August 17, 1996, Campbell entered matrimony with actor Duane Martin. The couple welcomed 2 sons, Zen Martin, born August 8, 2001, and Ezekiel Tsar Martin, born September 8, 2009. In February 2018, Campbell initiated divorce proceedings after 21 years of marriage, and the divorce was finalized in December 2020. In November 1996, Campbell departed from the Fox series Martin during its concluding season, citing unbearable working conditions. In January 1997, she filed a legal action against co-star Martin Lawrence, alleging sexual harassment and abuse both on and off set. By April 1997, Campbell had reached a settlement in the lawsuit and returned to make appearances in the final 2 episodes of the series. And there you have it, a journey through time with the cast of All of Us, from the show's debut in 2003 to the present day in 2023. It's been a nostalgic ride, revisiting the talented individuals who brought these memorable characters to life. Let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible transformations and successes that have unfolded over the past 2 decades. It's been an honor to celebrate the enduring legacy of All of Us. Here's to the past, the present, and the future. From all of us here, thank you and good night.